Hey, my name is Ryan. I'm the Life Group's Life Missions Pastor at Life.Church Online. I've got something to share with you today, and admittedly, it's something I'm not that good at. It's waiting on the Lord. See, I'm not a fan of waiting. Waiting in line, waiting on traffic, waiting for the Wi-Fi. It's the worst. But then it comes to more serious stuff. Like I remember when my oldest daughter, Addison, was still in the womb, we got a diagnosis from the doctor that maybe she wouldn't make it or she would have a birth defect. And we had a season of waiting that was really tough on our family where we're wondering, God, what are you doing through this? I wonder, are you in a season of waiting right now? And I want to share with you 3 essentials that you need in a season of waiting. Number 1, you need a hope-filled heart. Psalm 27:14 says this, wait for the Lord. Be strong and let your heart take courage. Yes, wait on the Lord. You see, waiting is not this passive thing. It's an active obedience to the last thing that God told you to do. And all through that, you need a hope-filled heart to move through that. Number 2, you need a character-keeping mind. Psalm 25:21 says this, let integrity and uprightness preserve me, for I wait for you. Oftentimes, the enemy will attack us even more through seasons of waiting because he knows you're weak. And God sometimes puts us in positions where we become desperate for his power and his presence, and then he comes through with his provision. And that's where we can anchor ourselves in as we have a character-keeping mind, to not sway left and right, stay connected to the family of God and inspired that God is moving through it. So number 1, hope-filled heart, character-keeping mind, and number 3, a faith-filled spirit. See, life may seem aimless, but God never is. I think back to when Jesus was able to endure the pain of the cross because he saw the joy on the other side. He was full of faith, the joy of our salvation. It reminds me of Acts 20:24. I consider my life worth nothing. My only aim is to finish the race that the Lord has given me. It reminds me of a bamboo tree when we think about a season of waiting. And a Chinese bamboo tree is a lot like this. You actually, to grow one, you have to plant the seed and then water it. And within a few days, you'll see a little sprout pop up, a little bit of hope comes through. And then you have to actively water that little plant, that little 1-inch plant for 5 years every single day. Every single day. And then at the end of 5 years, that plant springs up 90 feet in 90 days. Man. So my question to you is this. When did that tree start to grow? And the answer is the entire time it was growing. The roots were going deep. It was in a season of waiting before its season came, and it was preparing itself for the incredible growth that is to come. If you're in a season of waiting, remember, have a hope-filled heart. Have a character-keeping mind, and have a faith-filled spirit, because your season is coming. God is moving, and I hope that you see it soon.